and she's not. We're back. Episode 8.
We are back. Episode 8.
I know, right?
New beginnings.
8 times we've done this.
8 times. On the sofa.
On the sofa.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many times did we shed tears is one thing.
Oh, I don't know.
But we laughed a lot.
Yes, we did. Yeah. I've cackled a lot when I've gone back and watched it. Some of the stuff I'm just like, who said that? You know what I was laughing at? This is not, it is funny because we laugh at it now. Was you were saying that your ex had said that you were a wife later on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My laugh was big for that one. And I had to come back and be brought back to life because I was just like, it was funny and anger at the same time.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Because I've been a wife.
Yeah, girl. Which is why this episode is about, is it easier to date after 40?
Ooh.
Or in my case, after 50. Because I'm a little
And you look amazing.
Thank you, girl. You did too. You're all pretty and pink.
Thank you.
A little pinkness.
Yeah, last episode we talked about getting back to me and new season and popcorn season. You know.
Popcorn season. So that's the question. So is it? So it's funny because when I thought about it, and like we talked about off camera, is it easier? I don't know if easier is the word because we just started dating, so we don't really know what. It hasn't been like well, for me it was long because I've been in this side of the fence longer.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say it's easier. I think that we're already established.
Oh, yeah. So the needs and the wants
are different. Whereas when you are 25 and 23 or however old we were, it's not the same because you don't really have an idea of who you are. You're actually blending together.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So at this age, this wonderfulness of 40s and 50s, it's like not only I've been married,
I
have experience, and I know for sure what I'm not going to put up with.
Oh, that's good. So you're already coming in with your boundaries.
Yeah.
Heavy. I don't just need you, I want you.
So the question becomes,
I don't need you, I want you.
The question becomes, you're no longer into do I like them? You're into more so of do you fit in my life?
Ooh. So and do I fit in your life?
And do I fit in your life? And more so, will you fit in mine because we're selfish. So I know I'll fit in yours because I'm great.
I love it. Okay. And so at 50, you become unapologetic. Sound like
the audacity of it. Like I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Because if this doesn't, this is where it's a choice.
Yeah. It's a choice.
It's definitely it's a huge choice because you're now committing to another thing you have to follow through with. You already followed through with the business.
Yeah.
The twins.
Yeah.
Your older son.
Yeah.
Your family. Work.
Yeah.
I don't have to do this.
Right.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
Don't make me regret it.
Yeah. So you have to be intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and the person
have to both be intentional.
So the question is, do you just like them or will they fit in? So what I would ask you is your husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm not dating.
Right.
So I haven't dated in years since like 2006.
Yeah. Jesus.
So I might be a little outdated and old school, but in my mind I have it down pat.
And I episode 10. I've researched it, y'all. It's gonna be I'm ready. So with that being said, do you think, because you're very concrete on those, on standing on that, do you think that it is a like, or if it is, he has to fit? Because of course you have to like them clearly, but is it more so like, do they have to fit more so than like them? I mean, I don't know how I'm saying that right.
Yeah. So it has to be more than like.
Yeah.
Because I could like anybody.
I like pizza.
It has to be more. It has to be purpose, intention. What are we doing together? What is our purpose? What are we serving?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So to stop you, I'm gonna just ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you say dating is easier now, or are you just willing to deal with less nonsense? That's my first question.
Well, I heard about the dating pool, so I'm not dating, so I can't really tell. However, the nonsense is the thing. Like I'm not dealing with a lot of things.
So you're on a dating pool because you just are so hyper focused on your business right now and just getting stuff done, or are you just like, y'all out there? I ain't coming out there. This water is bad. I have heard from multiple people don't drink the water.
I'm not coming out there, and I told you too on episode 1. Like if God don't say this is your person, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not tippy toeing. I'm not doing any of that. Not going in the pool. Yeah.
So it is less nonsense. You're like, I'm not even gonna. So would it be?
I'm not even going there out.
So would it even be? I don't want to go too far on this because we're gonna go to 10 with it. But would it even be that? Because when you say, God has to ordain it.
Yeah.
He's frontal. It's him.
Yeah.
And which I get. So you still have to meet a person. So what does it look like to meet the person? Because if it's God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I joke about, he ain't knocking on the door. It's not gonna be the mailman.
Yeah.
So how do we meet the dating wise when you decide to go back out? How would you? I guess the person would just come. Never mind.
The person will come.
That's right.
My spirit will leave.
And
say,
okay,
this is my person. Kind of like, okay. And I know I go spiritual a lot, but when, when Mary and Elizabeth got together, John the Baptist and Jesus didn't meet, but they knew in the spirit. So my spirit would leap and say, aha, this is your person. And God put them in your way. So it could be the mailman. It could be the person at the grocery store. It could be someone that you saw at church or at an event, and your spirit knows this is the person.
And that's so interesting because we're so hyper focused on, that's so interesting, about the whole perspective of dating and dating apps and, Ebony, I know Jack and stuff. But when you say it like that, it's like, no, I know that if I go to Barnes and Nobles and I'm sitting in the whatever, and this person, this man says hello, I do feel like immediately my spirit is going to be like, oh wait, this is a little, okay, well, hold on. Yeah. Because if it is God ordained, it's going to be like, kind of like tapping on the neck of being like, hey, this is
the person. Your spirit knows them way before the physical or your mind knows them.
Right.
It's a peace. It's a certainty. And so the world or society tells you, oh, you have to go out there. You have to put yourself on a dating app. You have to go, in a club, or you have to go let somebody, date you. But when it's God ordained, that person is going to come. And then if you pour and work on yourself, you attract things. Same as if you're not working on things, you attract brokenness.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, they say when you deep dive into whatever, they say to write a list of the things that you want from your partner, husband, and then are you those things?
Okay.
So if I say that I want kindness and grace, am I really giving people grace?
Yeah.
So it might sound like I am, but in the big picture, am I? So. Because a lot of times I think women and men have these checks, balances that they have, but at the end of the day, it's like, but you're not even providing that.
Exactly.
But what you're saying is true, because that's an interesting way to look at it, because we're so pushed into a situation now, especially since COVID, of the dating apps.
Yeah.
And now we don't want anything organic. Like I met my partner organically. It wasn't on an app. It was completely, So how did we get there is a whole other story. But it wasn't on an app.
Yeah.
But it's interesting when you say that, because the fixation is that it has to be done like that. Like people don't meet people anymore, like you say, in a coffee shop or at the grocery store, or because I think we just live and die on adoration of the apps. The apps are so easy to sit on and just scroll and say you're cute. And let's be clear, if you're on an app, and I was on an app, I'm being totally transparent. One picture was me in this beautiful ball gown. Next picture was me in a swimsuit. So, I mean, it's about you like me from what you saw. You didn't know who I was. You didn't know I had kids. You didn't know where I worked. There's no information on these apps.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I even had my real name. I think I had one of my kids' nicknames on there.
Oh, wow.
So it's just complete visual.
Oh, so it's complete visual.
So when you are on the apps, you put a picture of yourself and like a little blurb of who you are. Or I can tell you I'm a rocket scientist. You won't know.
Oh, wow. I thought it had like your bio and
that I created. Yeah, that I made up. So I could be anything. I could take your profile and say, I own a business. I'm a consultant.
Wow.
All the things. I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
So you can just so that's why I always say the apps are very difficult, because you can be whoever you want to be on this computer.
Gotcha.
So again, when we go back to the questions, are you willing to deal with less nonsense? Yes.
Yeah.
I've already dealt with nonsense. I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing it.
And why would, at this ripe old age, why would you want to?
Yeah. Yeah. And you become wiser. Your spirit will be able to discern. It's not it. Very first date. Thank you, but no thank you. You can tell by the phone call.
Yeah.
Or the text message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that. Okay. I'm just, here we go.
No nonsense.
No, you ain't doing no nonsense. What do you no longer tolerate that you once did? So more so, like across the board. What do you no longer tolerate? Because it transfers to everything. So what do you no longer tolerate?
Potential.
Potential of what?
Potential of who you could be. Because I was married to potential. So okay, let me say this. I'm not saying I'm perfect and the person that I'm going to be married to is perfect.
Right.
But potential me, this is how my mind is wired. If you say, one day I was thinking about writing a book. In my mind, let's get this book started.
You about to write a book.
Yeah. So I'm contacting the publisher, the editor, and I'm doing this and all that. And then 5-10 years later, he was like, no, I just had a thought.
Yeah. Oh.
So I marry what you said because I'm, women birth things.
Yeah.
So you giving me the vision and I'm already running with it. My mind go like that.
Right.
So my question is, or I have to know who you are actively working towards today.
Okay.
So Ebony, I want to write a book. Oh, you do? Yeah. So what are you doing with it? And then you like, I was thinking about this. So now you're giving me something to birth.
Right, because they're giving you the information versus you creating
this whole thing,
the vessel.
Right, because I'm birthing. So you have to actively be working on who you are and not just potential, because potential sometimes never show up
at all.
At all.
And one of the biggest, and that's why people say when they get out of relationships, the person who they were with, male or female, goes on to do these amazing things. Exactly. And the women let's just go with, I'm gonna say a man because I'm a girl. And the hurt is that, well, he didn't do those things with me. Yeah. But one of the things I looked at and I read about was that it's hard to, when you are in relationships with people and you've seen the potential and they haven't reached their potential. Yeah. And right when they're thinking about reaching their potential, you remind them of, well, you said you were gonna do this last year too. Mm-hmm. So they can't click the switch to say, I know, but this time it's real. Yeah. So they leave you alone. They go to the next person where they say, I think I'm writing a book, and they get you, where you're like, okay, so what does that look like for you? Mm-hmm. And you don't have the baggage or the past 20 years of you saying you were going to write. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So I think people don't really understand. It's not necessarily about that people say, oh, they go and they do better. And I did all these things for him. Okay. But more so it is that wasn't their time.
It wasn't their time.
And unfortunately, you spend a whole lot of time trying to make it their time.
Wasted time. Yeah,
I get that potential. Okay.
Potential, yeah. You could be married to potential.
Yeah. And you can date potential.
Yeah. And get hurt by potential. Yeah, because I have this, I'm thinking you want to be an author.
Yeah, and you know.
Like, I just said that over dinner when we were getting to know each other. See, no nonsense.
Right. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, because so here we are. No nonsense. I'm not check out the list. No nonsense. Not dating for potential. So when you got there, you got two things out the gate. You're not going to take nonsense. Yeah. And you're not dating for potential.
Exactly.
Okay, because when we come back out here, when she's in this world, y'all be reminded, you said no nonsense.
Mark it down. And mark it down. Write it.
And
write a book.
Potential. Right.
Literally. I said what I said.
But do you think when you decide, that's again like another thing, like so your discernment, you feel like, because that's also kind of hard, because if someone you meet is like, I think I'm going to be an electrician, are you going to be able to not shut them down? But you're saying you're going to be like, what's the questions of it? Like, explain to me why you want to be an electrician. Mm-hmm. Right? You're going to be more like, talk to me about, you're not going to go out the gate and say, electrician, let's go. You're going to be like, okay, so what does that look like for you?
I have to know that you actually are interested in it.
Right.
Because my mind is already grabbed it and ready to birth it.
Yeah.
So I have to know how much you are invested in.
So you have to reset yourself.
Yeah.
So it's more so they can be talking to you like, for my own mental health, I have to say, hold on.
Yes.
Speak to me about what you're talking about, because, and here we go. It's also about your ick. It's like, and you tell your person that when you begin to date them or partnership with them, they're like, look, if you tell me you want to be an electrician, I'm telling you right now, we're going to run it into the ground.
Exactly.
So I need to make sure you understand before you start saying things out loud that, I tell you a funny story. 2 years ago, I had these big old dogs at my house, and the people didn't bring, it was Dobermans. They watch this. Y'all should have brought the cages. But they didn't bring these beautiful dogs. They didn't bring these cages. And I was on the phone with my partner, and I was like, this is ridiculous. They didn't bring the cages. I came these big old dogs in my house, whoop-de-whoop. And I'm on the phone with him, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, I got to get these cages. We're still on the phone. 50 minutes later, he was like, so when do you want to go? I said, I'm in the store. Oh. So I don't operate in I'm kind of like you. Like, I don't operate in let's wait and see. We didn't think about it. So he was like, wait, so we didn't even get a chance to, you're not even, no. Like, that's not, I'm like, boom. I'm a fixer. Like, I don't even. Exactly. So kind of like you, a potential. I'm like, if I need to get it done, and you say to me you're going to do it, you better come do it right now. Oh, because if not, it's like you say, it's about mowing the lawn. It's going to get done while I'm on the phone with you.
Exactly.
And I don't want you to be offended by that. because it's just who I am. Like I don't, and I think that trauma, I think it comes back from when I was married that I had to do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really a person that's going to be like, and I've gotten better with him doing stuff, but I think initially I was just like, oh no, I'm just going to go get it done. And you kind of shut people out like that. You can shut somebody out who wants to help you because you're already at the store buying the cages, put them in your car, they're heavy, get them out, and they're like, okay, we need to give me a chance to help you out.
Exactly. And we as women are designed to be a help meet. So we know that they're the help. So we are already ready to do it. So I think in my mind, of course, I'm still not dating. Right. There's two types of men.
Okay.
There's one that has the potential, but there's one who has the vision and may not can execute it. Okay, so they need the help me.
Correct. Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. Electrician.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where to get his license at.
But I want it. I got you.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's, yes.
And you have to, and I'm not just saying you have to accumulate things and be something. You may say, Evan, I want rest. I'm going to create that space for you to have rest.
Right.
So it's not just like you have to act and do and plan. If you want to do something, I'm going to create that space for you to do it.
Right.
So, you know, if you might be like, okay, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to make sure everything is quiet. I'm going to make sure you have, so it's the same thing. If you are a person that wants to stay stuck and stagnant, I'm not your girl.
Oh, girl, no, I'm not at all.
Yeah.
You know,
I believe in taking care of yourself and resting, taking time out. But if you want to stay, no, I'm not your girl. My mind is always needing a help. I'm always thinking help needs to be done. I'm a help me. That's who I am.
It's going to be interesting when you do find your person that you're going to have to allow him to help you.
Exactly.
Because you've always been the person that's pushing stuff out to help other people. So when you have to be,
to receive it.
Yeah. And calm.
I'm going to love it.
Yeah. And just be like,
yes. And I think every week that we talk, I am ready to receive it. At first I was scared. Oh, really? Episode 1, I was like, wait, hold on. But now I welcome it. Yeah. I embrace it.
Well, because you also have done the work.
Yeah.
And you've also heard the work I've done.
Yeah.
And then you also have seen other people in these last, because your situation is different from most. You were in a situation where you really ended it and were still grieving in it. So you're literally ahead of the game. Most people are like 2-3 years and like, man, I think I'm a date now. You're like, oh no, girl, I was gonna did right now. But I'm just slowing it down. But I think it's a good thing. But I think dating and bringing people in is just scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't. And I tell people, I ain't doing it for sure.
Yeah, come on.
No, I'm not doing that. This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it. We're not. No. This is a choice.
Yeah.
So to fit someone into your life, to bring them around your kids, to bring them around your family, to bring them around your job, not even for me, my job and my business.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. And you have to know your partner too.
Yeah.
And not just your partner, you have to know your friends. Like Ari, since I always talk about Ari, I love Ari. I love you, Ari. But I'm constantly moving and constantly going.
Girl, y'all, I don't know when you sleep. When do you sleep?
I sleep.
You do? Okay,
I do.
good.
I'm getting better.
Okay.
But what I do like about Ari is that Ari's like, I'm gonna do this Friday. I'm gonna do this because my mind is wired.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'm single. So it's not like I'm dating or have somebody. Now, when I get somebody, I'm going to shut it down. I told all my friends, I'm going inside.
So you're the friend that gets the person. You're like.
And acting funny. Bye. Yes. I want you. Look, I tell my sisters and my friends, I'm going to tell you. I said, when I'm on the phone with my friends and my sisters, I'm like, your husband is home. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Hang up on the phone with me.
Touché.
Because when mine's coming.
You say, y'all ain't talking to y'all.
Wait, hold on. The truck outside. Bye, girl. He here.
I had a partner, girl. I had a friend who, that was her.
Yeah.
Like, we could be mid-conversation. Me saying, the world is ending at my house. I don't know. Oh, girl, he's calling. Click. And I had to really accept that was like her energy. And she wouldn't explain it. It was just who she was concretely. When this man walks in the door, if he calls on this phone, girl, I'm going, and I mean, luckily this is after slamming phone, because she'd have been slamming phones down in my face. It would have been then, because girl, she just, girl, you can tell that. And they've been married 30 plus years. So clearly it works.
Girl, my man is here.
Girl.
And look, when I hear if I'm talking and you talking and I hear some keys in the bag, girl, bye. Because I say I want your marriage to work, because mine's gonna work.
And I'm hanging up.
I'm hanging up. Go spend time with that man.
So I'm gonna.
Yes.
So I get that. I do. Respectfully, I get it.
My man. I'm going inside. They'll be like, she is off of social media. You better hope and pray I delete it, deactivate it. I'm inside. And it is. I got everything I need inside. Water and my man. And my children. And my good God. Absolutely. I'm telling you right now.
Water, children, full. Water, children, God, and this man. I'm good. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how we're going to film the podcast. I don't know.
We're going to be virtual. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing.
But here's the thing. Take a moment. Yes, because we haven't had that.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to be inside and confined and and loved on in that perspective.
Oh yeah.
But
I want it all.
Yeah. Right.
Especially in the beginning. I want it all. I'm gonna disappear. They're gonna be like, where is she? Don't worry about it, baby.
I'll be like, I think y'all it's gonna be a screen.
She all right.
She's virtual. The phone's just there. But again, here's the thing. It goes back to one of the episodes we talked about 4 or 5. Prioritization. Because it's like I'm not so when you hear it, it sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
But what it is like, no, I'm going to prioritize this person as my person. Like I get what y'all are talking about, but I don't want this person to ever feel like he's not top priority.
Exactly. Because I didn't do it before. And
Correct.
so I learned. You know, I'm gonna be trying to say more. I got a man now. And I'm telling you now. So
I didn't know y'all, so I'll be.
So what kind of person are you? So you tell me. So you have a partner now.
I have a partner now,
but you with your partner a lot.
I'm my partner a lot.
Yeah.
Like we were together the other week, like 4 days straight. We were together a lot. But we have fun. You know, it's so funny. We were joking about that today. I was talking to him, and he was like, "I feel like we've been together 40 years." I said because we're together a lot, but we really enjoy being in each other's company. Like we're like partners. Like we really enjoy. And again, that's a big thing. Like I joke about it, but it's so factual. You have to like them.
Ooh.
You know, like I'm saying, like I like to hang out with my person. Like I like to go, like I don't want to majority of the times, like I like to go to dinner with my girlfriends. I love it. I love to go sit at the table and talk, whatever. But like I like to go hang out with him. Like I like to go to, you know, a patio and like, you know, hang out and talk or to have coffee or have dinner or just go to a bar or whatever. Cause, you know, we go out. But I like him.
You like him.
Yeah.
So
like,
you like
you know what I'm saying?
company.
I like the company of it. You know, so it's a different energy when you actually like them. Like I don't know how to explain that because I feel like my ex-husband liked me when I was 16. But at 26, absolutely not. Because again, what also I realize is that we're not, myself and my partner right now, we're not connected in the sense that my ex-husband and I, we're not like trying to figure out we're going to pay this and pay that and this. We're partners. We are. But at 26 years old, you know, we had just got this house. We had just got the kids in school. So our situations were different. Our lives weren't settled. Now our lives are settled. He goes to work. I go to work. I run the business. He else the business. So it's just where we are in our lives and what we want, which is the next question, is different.
That is so good you're saying that.
You gotta like them, girl.
You have to like them.
How you go inside, sit inside for 4 days and you don't like them?
I know that feeling.
Girl,
COVID. Being tolerated.
What?
2 different rooms.
Girl, the word tolerated.
Really tolerated. It's been so long. Ooh. I can't even tell you what year it was that I see. Okay, so in my mind, and then we can move on. My perfect date isn't like this extravagant restaurant.
Oh yeah, no.
Like I'm looking forward to like cuddle underneath the cover, like put Netflix on, and we hugged up and cuddled up.
It's always Netflix.
Watching something. I just love that.
Right.
Like on a winter night, chimney. Like,
but I'm gonna tell you, your perfect night is gonna be when we're here when she starts to get into this world. I cannot wait to ask you because it's not gonna be that.
You don't think so?
Nope. It's gonna be something completely different from that.
Really?
Because my perfect night, and he knows this, is like us sitting where he stays at. He stays in an apartment. It's an apartment complex, and we'll put chairs out with music and watch the cars go by on the interstate. And talk.
So, what was your perfect night then?
With my ex-husband?
Well, before what you dated. Well, see, I have a lot of time to think.
Yeah.
I'm not dating.
I didn't know what I wanted a perfect date to be until I got
into it.
And I was like, oh, well, this would work. I used to think that perfect dates were like, you know, like you say, like the gift giving or these extravagant dinners or travel Or now I'm like, it's cozy. It's not.
Yeah, like I want to be on the sofa,
like
hug up.
And that too. But I'm saying, but for me, like one of our perfect dates was us literally on the fourth floor of a parking garage, watching the cars on the interstate go by and talking.
Yeah.
In little Jazz Fest chairs.
Yeah. Meaningful conversations.
Right. So
getting to know each other a little bit.
Yeah. So it changes, but I think like just I don't know, you have to like them. People don't realize that. Like you have to like them. Yeah. Like you have to actually say, like you said, 4 days in this house. Mm-hmm. Like, can you stay here 4 days with this person? Girl, you don't want to punch them in their face? I mean, that's a lot. COVID, and that's why people divorced during COVID. Yeah. They were like, oh, you know who said that? Gabrielle Union.
Oh, wow.
Because she said she started acting at such a young age that she was never home for like more than like 2-3 weeks at a time. Yeah. Even when she had her daughter, she still was like, I'm still running around. And then when Dwayne Wade came retired, then COVID hit, she was like,
what is this?
She's like, I was in my little library with Bill Cools crying because I was like, oh, Lord, he's still out there. Just, I got to go talk to him. Then that's real life. You know, it's like, and if you've not been in a space with somebody consistently and built a space, or you built a space where the person's consistently gone, and you think you love them and you like them, but girl, now they here for 4 days, 4 weeks, 2 years, and nobody can come over and help y'all out, or that's a whole different energy.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think my experience, because when I hear COVID, you know, there are certain things that we hear like COVID, Hurricane Katrina. Yeah. But with COVID, I was a area practice manager, so I was in the healthcare industry. So we were always working. So I didn't have that time home. And then in the midst of COVID, we was building a new branch. So I was still overseeing one branch, opening up a new one. And then we had like 100 in this particular facility. We had like 100 clients that we were moving from one facility. So I was busy. Right. Which is right. And the kids and my ex was home, which is when the infidelity started. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing. So, and here's the thing, as you build this business and as you grow in your business, when this person comes in, I always tell you, you're going to be like, yeah, I ain't doing that tonight. I'm not going to that meeting. Yeah. I don't want to do X, Y, Z. Yeah. I don't, this isn't going to work. Like, I can't be going. I think it was one of the actors was saying, like, he can only be gone 2 days at a time to film. Like, he has to come home on the Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Monday, Tuesday. And he's like, well, I have to be home Wednesday morning. It was just 24 hours. I just fly in. He said, but I can't be gone for my family this long. Like, you go film for 6 months. He's like, I'm never gonna have a wife and kids if I'm never home.
Exactly. And it's important that you prepare for it. So Irie, to go back to the conversation with Irie, yesterday we talked, and it made like 9 to 5. 9 o'clock my first client, 12 to 1 my lunch. Girl. At 4 o'clock to my last client. I'm no longer doing evenings all day, Saturdays, Sundays. You calling me, can you see me today? Yeah, girl, come on, it's Sunday, 6 o'clock. Yeah. I'm no longer gonna be on a call. My business is my business. And so I'm preparing and I'm doing it now. So when my partner comes, is already here.
Right. Yeah. Well, Kim Kardashian said she was rebuilding her house and she's talking to her mom and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna have this over and I'm gonna build this over here, for him. And her mom was like, for him, like, are you dating? She's like, no. She said, but I can't. She's like, I'm not. But I can't build this house and not manifest him.
Come on.
And she was like, that's unfair to me.
Ooh. I was like, whoa. You got to see him before you see him. Yeah.
And she's like, even for me, she was like, I had to really tell and I mean, we know she could date anybody. But she really was like, when she said, I was like, that's so true because you don't, but that's what I was going to say, but you just said you're doing it, is that like, you have to think about, you can't work 9 to 9 with the person.
No, you can't.
It's impossible. You can't work 9 to 9 with your kids. You could probably meander that, but a person, you can't work 9 to 9 Monday through Friday and have a relationship with anybody. It's just not exactly. We've done that. It's just not going to work.
And it's like you said, I did it before, and that's what that got me. Yeah, and it was terrible.
Here we are.
And 9 to 9 was good. I mean, I used to be in there 1, 2 o'clock, 3, 4. Yeah. So now I'm boundaries, creating boundaries. Yeah, and I'm cutting it off short.
And what's so funny, you really account creating boundaries against yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, girl, stop.
And that's why I said,
you need to stop.
You need to stop. You need to go sit down. Yeah. That's why I have to have somebody like Irie, and you have to know your partner, because Irie's like, you're not doing that.
No. Yeah, you got to know your person. Yeah.
I said, Irie, can you do it?
No.
You're not doing that.
Take this too much. You didn't go too far. Your clock is off.
Yeah.
That's important, though.
So she put me in place.
Yeah.
And my partner going to be like, he ain't going to have to tell me to go sit down. I'm already sitting down. I'm going home.
Boy,
I'm going to be him there. Me sitting on the sofa just like this. How was your day?
Babe, you already home?
Yeah.
But it's true. But at the end of the day, I think what gets lost in transition It's prioritization and
Yes.
but knowing who you are. Like
Yes.
I know who I am concretely. Again, I go back to when you're dating, the audacity of who I am. The audacity of me being me. Like it's audacity sometimes where I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Or we need to be doing this. Like, and I hope that you can join me in this. You know, so I think it's just speaking from a place of, but also speaking from a place of safety.
Yeah.
Because when you tell a partner or a husband that I want to every Friday, I want us to go to have coffee or play pickleball. And they're like, every Friday? And you're like, yeah, no, every Friday. Right. I'm serious. Every Friday, we're going to go. I don't care. Rain, sleet, snow, we're going. But you say it because, again, I never had that.
Yeah.
So I want to include this in with us. I want it to be our time. I want it to be something that we do together. So put it on your calendar because you're so busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Ari will know because on Friday they play pickleball at 5 o'clock. Girl, we can't break it. The girls said they're going to play pickleball every Friday. But
yeah.
Unless she changes or he calls, it says we're not doing that. I had a friend of mine whose partner called. And it was so cute. He was I keep her dog, and he was planning a surprise for her. And I thought it was so intentional because he actually reached out to me and said, "Can you keep him? Because I want to bring her here."
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I was like, "Oh my God." He was like, "Yeah." He said, "Because I know if I go ask her first, and she'd say, where the baby gonna go?" So it was like, "No, I got him. I got you covered." And it was funny when she came back to her. She was like, "Naya, thank you so much," because I knew I wouldn't have gone. So he knew that she would not pack up for 3 days unless her baby, her dog, was straight.
Oh, that's so intentional.
Yeah, it's intentional.
Knowing your partner.
There you go. So it's knowing that I know I need to check off pickleball on Friday. Now you got to keep the dog, and then we can go, and she'll shut up because it's all about shutting up. She'll get in this car and we'll drive off.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me nothing because I got the dog taken care of.
Exactly.
And you're off. I already said your calendar was free.
Oh, it's free.
Get in the car.
Shuts down the day. And that's why I'm able to breathe today.
But that's the biggest thing. So wait. So I think the next one was I think that I dilly-dallied off. Hold on. I had. I said, do you think your independence helps your dating life or hurts? I think I already asked you that. Did I?
No.
Okay, go.
This is good.
Yeah, does it help or hurt?
Do you think your
independent is that one? So am I.
Yeah. Do you think your independence help your dating life or hurt? Independence with the right person complements it because they're independent as well.
Yes. Okay.
My independence for somebody who don't know themselves will hurt it.
Yeah.
Because they're codependent.
Audacity.
Yeah. We have to individually know who we are and then come together.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if I walk in a room, I'm gonna say you, because you're always in the spaces of being a business consultant, and I don't know if it's a male dominated industry, I don't know, but let's just pretend that it is. And you have your person with you, and Jack is saying, "Oh my God, Ebony, I saw the article you did on this, and like you're amazing." And then Peter comes up and says, "Well, I know you spoke to Mr. Tree. He said you did a great job." Like they have to hear a man compliment their person over and over. Good compliments, but if your ego is trash, you don't want to hear that.
True story. That really happened.
Oh, I can believe it.
At a Christmas party.
Oh.
Yeah. And and a guy who we were friends, but also co-workers.
Yeah.
But not just me and him, just everybody. He was a doctor.
Yeah.
And so we would be like, the office would be fun. So he didn't turn it off because my partner was there.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Hey girl,
you want to dance?"
Yeah.
And so we dancing. Yeah. And so it made me shrink to make sure you were okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. The doctor didn't turn it off. I turned it off because I need to come back and see if you were okay. And then guess what? The doctor was so like, let's dance. He didn't even, when I didn't dance, he went on to the next person. Right. So it wasn't.
Right, it wasn't trying to get you. Right. It was like
girl, let's dance.
But isn't it so interesting you just say that? It's like you think about, you literally say it in your head, like, I remember that moment, I remember what I had on, and I remember saying to myself, oh no, it's gonna make him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like you legit remember it like happening like it was freaking 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm never gonna be that again. I'm going to dance with the next man because my man gonna say, oh girl, go dancing, that's fine. Girl, I'll be right here, I'm gonna sit in at the table.
Yeah, and the same with my partner.
That's what I'm saying, right.
So my partner have somebody.
Oh, right.
Get to know somebody or know somebody.
Yes.
I don't want you to be different because I'm here.
No.
Because I'm not threatened by the lady. I know who I am.
Girl, and I know what I bring to the table.
I know what come on.
And
he knows.
Yeah, amen.
So if he's comfortable and y'all comfortable and stuff, now I know the ladies. I can discern,
Yes.
I can still keep it cute. I see you, girl.
girl.
But that's not for me to handle it.
No, it's not.
It's for him.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. And you don't have to be screaming and hollering.
Oh, you ain't got to say nothing.
They should be able to say no.
Yeah, because he already knows the intention.
Oh yes.
And I already picked it up.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna keep it cute. Now that may not be everybody, but the woman that comes up and they genuine, and I'm not gonna shrink because she came in, and I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna be who I am.
Yeah.
If y'all and I'm confident to know if come on y'all, because that's y'all. That's how y'all are.
Right. And again, you created a safe space where if Peggy walk up, you're not like, well, who the hell is Peggy?
Yeah.
You know that Peggy is the girl at work who's loud and obnoxious.
Yes.
Who is always screaming, telling jokes.
Yes.
Pandering in the background. So you don't feel, because they've told you that.
Exactly.
So it's all about making sure that when you get in this environment, you're safe.
Exactly.
So you won't feel like
I won't feel anything.
No, girl, not at all.
And my discernment can pick up before the girl even say or the woman even come and say anything.
Yeah, and I mean at the end of the day, like I always say, like I found you attractive.
Yeah. Come on.
So why would no one else think I would hope that they think you're attractive.
Yeah.
Because now am I dating a minion? Like what is that?
Yeah.
So respectful, but I always something like, well, he or she's not ugly.
Exactly.
So and their energy isn't that. So are you really surprised somebody's trying to say hello?
Exactly. And you can't take nothing that's mine. If I'm in a room or out the room, if it's mine, assigned to you can't.
It don't matter if I'm here.
You can't take
in Tanzania.
Yeah. What's for me is for me.
There you go.
Now, if he ain't for me, you can have him. Back to the episode. Back to the podcast.
Take him away.
Take him away.
Okay.
You can have. If you can come get my man, come get him. But what's for me? Oh, it's for me. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why.
Y'all would think,
it must be the pink.
So you would think when you watch this that she's in a relationship, and she's not. I, however, am. But you would watch this and believe.
In my spirit.
In her spirit, she's
I'm
there.
in a relationship.
Well, you are. I mean, that's the thing. You are, because like you said, and I always go back to that second episode. You were like, what you saying to your ex-husband, girl? I am a wife.
I'm a wife.
And I remember us talking during Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because it was a big deal because the kids were with him, and it was like the first time. And it's so funny because I think about that. And you were like, and you must have been at that moment by yourself being like, wait a minute. This is totally fine.
Yes.
Because I know now I'm
a wife.
And this man he's come. So you go. So I really thought about that. I was like, because some people see the change as, especially holiday change, is get this whole like chokehold of just grief. And you were like, oh no.
I was exercising.
And I remember talking about that week. You were just like, oh no, I'm gonna go exercise. I might go get me some food.
Yes.
I think your sister was cooking or something.
And I went over, got dressed, put on some
Remember
clothes.
that? You said that. And I was like, okay. And then when we had the episode later on, and you said it, I was like, I remember that week of you were just like, oh no, I'm fine. And then when you said you're like, I learned in November, I was like, I remember that week when you were like, oh no, this is what's going on.
Yep.
Okay, so now I know. But that really is a mind switch.
You have to do it.
You know? Like
because some people wait till the holiday come and then you experience it.
Yeah.
If I already know this is when families get together and my last Thanksgiving was like this, Ebony, what is in your mind that's gonna make it switch? Yeah. So let's treat this Thursday as any other Thursday. What would you do on a Thursday?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Work out.
Clean up, maybe.
Yep. Clean up. I did all of that. I got dressed by my sister's house and literally put on makeup in a dress to go by her house to cuddle up with her.
Right. I remember you saying
with some socks.
It was great.
Now it was great. Yeah. And so I'm intentional with it. But to go back to what you said is too, you have to prepare, just like Kim Kardashian, you have to prepare. Yeah. You have to make room because the person can come and you're not prepared.
At all.
It says when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing. That means she was a wife when he found her.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared. For my partner now, I wasn't prepared. Oh, my two friends, and they know who they are, they're the reason why I'm here now. Because I was like, this is not gonna work. Yeah. I was fighting it like he is not gonna.
Yeah.
And I think it was because he was so who he is the whole time.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe that.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you're not like this. The sky's gonna fall. Like,
yeah.
There's no way. So I'm used to the sky. If I talk about that, I'm used to the sky falling and trauma is real. And they were like, no, it's fine. Move on. And so I had to really have with myself and be like, it's okay.
It's okay.
And you don't think it's okay because you're just waiting for hell to come rolling in like a river, and you're like, it's not going to happen. And not say we don't have our issues or whatever, but I know that if I wouldn't have had good support, like I'm going to support you when you get to your person.
Thank you. I need it.
Yeah, you do, because girl, the boy tell you boo, and you're like, I'm out of here. And you're like, no, that's not what he said.
Yeah.
You really said book. And you heard boo.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I think you do need to have, like you say, good counsel. But I do remember that about you do. I do remember that about Thanksgiving because I thought about that the other day. I was like, I remember her saying that.
Yeah, you got to be intentional.
All right. Are you looking for love or peace? Look at you, deep breath as you read it. Oh, Lord.
Because these are non-equal. Can you read that question one more time?
Are you looking for love or peace?
Both. Do I have to choose one? Love is going to bring the peace.
And there you go. I was about to say, yep.
Love is going to bring the peace.
Yep. And you can't, yeah. I'm going to let you go a little further before.
Yeah, you have to. Because also, the love bring the peace, but I come with peace.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. You can compliment my peace, but my peace is something that I bring with me.
Yeah.
I can allow you to take away from it or add to it, but I come with it.
I'm bringing it already.
Yeah, and if you did the work, you're bringing it too.
Right. Right. I think for me, I want peace.
Like, over love?
Like you say, I think it comes. Yeah. But if I had to really choose, I feel like peace is grace and empathy and intentionality. And I feel like I need to be at peace. Like I lived such a chaotic, my marriage was so chaotic and so yo-yo-ish and trauma that I just want to be able to, like I always say, he has to calm my nervous system. So I need to know that we're at peace. So like you said, like again, like the love comes, but we talked about that. Like you can't be wound up this tight in trying to be intimate with someone. You have to be at peace with the person. You also have to love them, but think about that. Like you can't be kind to someone if you're angry. You can't be giving if this person is not communicative at all. Yeah. Like what are you giving to? The person doesn't even know if you want white bread or wheat bread. Like it's just, so I think for me it's about a peace, like a mental, because I mean the love, because love comes after that, but you have to bring me peace, because this is a choice, man. I ain't got to be here.
Exactly.
I ain't got to be here.
Now that you said, this is the most peaceful. Yeah. So I used to have panic attacks and having to have sleep.
You said 28, so 2 years into marriage. Look at that. Well, 4 years, 4 or 3, whatever.
Like literally generalized anxiety, just wound up. And remember, so my mind still goes the same way. You say one word, and remember, I'm ahead. So my mind is still wired the same, but there's a peace.
You can catch it.
Yeah, that surpasses like there's chaos. There's things that happen to me, but the way I look at it, my perspective, it's like it's gonna be okay.
Well, you know why? Is because now you're in a life that you are choosing. Yeah. So before it's just being hit at you. You know, at 23, this is going on, family's going on, this partner's going on, work is going on, COVID comes, not COVID. Yeah, COVID comes. So you don't have the opportunity to choose. Yeah. That's why I always say this is a choice.
It's a choice.
Because before I don't really feel like, even though I was asked to be married, I don't feel like I chose to be married.
Exactly. That's so good. And then also too, people bring spirits and people bring a certain energy. Girl. So if I had something hard to talk about, whether it was finance, whatever it was, I'm already wound up in my spirit because I have to come talk to you. So now I'm all out the way. The kids are out the way because I'm out the way. And so the environment is anxious. You're making me anxious. But now being here alone and with the kids, I'm not asking you or trying to brace up to ask you a question. I already know what to do. Evan, this got to be done. Yeah. This is what we're going to do.
And that's why I say hyper independent, then to bring someone in is hard, because I always say I look left, I look right, and I'm like, it's just me. I'm gonna look here. Girl, we just gonna follow this path up here. But when you bring in a partner, like they can say, well, yeah, you did look over there, but you really should have went right.
Exactly. So have you thought about it like that?
Right.
That's that peace.
That's the peace. And again, what healthy relationships, we always go back to that, teaches you when the person tells you what your decision is wrong, you're like, you don't go back into the state of recluse, anxiety. Yeah. Oh my God, he's judging me this. And you're like, okay, well, maybe I should have thought about that in that perspective. Or like for you, explain to me why you feel like that. Yeah. You can explain to me, but you just can't tell me don't do that. Yeah. Like I need documentation as to why, which is fine. Yeah. But some people just need to tell me they don't do it. You're like, okay, I'm not gonna do it because my husband said don't do it. Yeah. You're like, that's cool, but why?
Yeah. Exactly. And I know and I trust that you have my best interest at heart.
Yeah. And even if I don't follow it, I may take pieces of what you said and integrate it. But I'm going to hear you. I think that's what, so when you think about peace and love, I just feel like my peace is just
My peace is so much
important.
It's a non-negotiable.
I don't want to. I was talking to my partner about, like, I don't want to, because I was like, I asked him the question, like, what are you looking for, love or peace? He's like, I'm looking for peace. Like, I don't want to argue with anyone.
Ooh.
You know, like, I don't want to fight with anyone. He's like, I don't want to worry about the next fight. You know, and I'm like, I get it. Like, I don't, because if you come from those kind of relationships, you are kind of like, when is the ball gonna drop?
Yeah.
Because what if I have to cancel and I can't do pickleball on Friday?
Yeah. What if I have to stay at work at 6:00?
Yeah.
Or I have to go on a Saturday?
Yeah.
But that's sometimes when it's toxic. I was talking to a girlfriend of mine and we was talking about it. When you argue and fuss and stuff, that's some work that you have to do. And I'm not saying we're gonna always agree, but at this age, I don't.
How old is she? Well, just make up an age. Let's go.
45.
45. Yeah. I just don't know how you want to argue.
I don't even think my pitch could go up there.
Girl.
I don't get that angry. I don't allow myself, because that's something I did deal with. I don't allow myself to get that angry to allow you to give me the. You need to go do the work. If you always want to fuss, argue,
and what is it? And I'm willing to bet, put my head on a block, she watched people fight.
Yeah, it shows that you invested toxic. Yeah. It shows that you invested, you love me, because you're giving me some kind of emotion. Mm-hmm. When you mature, you're like, I ain't have to do it. I love you. That's it.
I'm not doing that. I'm not about to.
Yeah. And then if me and you have a disagreement and you forehead kiss me, I don't know what I was thinking about.
My partner says you're getting a little spicy. It's a fight, and it literally, because it's funny, and I have to laugh at it, because I'm always like, I might be, because it sounds hilarious when you say it, but it shuts me down to be like,
shuts me down.
Literally shuts
what
me
I was
down.
Saying?
I was like,
girl, you the forehead kiss.
Yeah. Oh, but
like
I probably died.
I got anesthesia. I don't even know. I don't know what we were talking about.
And I'm back. But it's true. But back to the person.
And I'm back.
And I'm back.
Back to damn kiss,
girl.
What we were talking about?
No, but arguing. But no, but I think people that have arguments in that the communication. Like I tell you, you know, if you're screaming at somebody, they're not even hearing you.
Exactly.
So my thing always is that like, who's winning?
Right.
All you're doing is screaming. Because honestly, I don't argue with people anymore. So if you're yelling, and this is no judgment, but if we're fighting and we're yelling, what is the end?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're already here at a freaking 99 million decibel. So what brings you back down to 1?
Mm-hmm.
Because now I done told you everything, called you for the name of Jesus in this house.
Yeah.
So I always wonder now, like, what? Because I know recovering, my ex-husband. So I know for me, I had to literally say to myself, no one's gonna win this.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, I'm never gonna win this back. Because that's what I'm saying. What are you trying? Because the person's already done it.
Yeah.
So if you're screaming and fighting with somebody because they didn't come home at 10 o'clock, they come home at 12, it's already done.
Mm-hmm.
So they know they're wrong. You know they're wrong. And I'm not saying settle, but what I'm saying in a calm voice is saying, you do know you're supposed to be here at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you weren't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we do with that?
Exactly.
So what do we do? Screaming and saying, you're supposed to be here at 12 o'clock and you weren't here. And
yeah.
Not saying a calm voice is going to help, but the tone still helps, because if you go into it screaming and hollering at someone, girl, I tell people, I'm not screaming and hollering.
Yeah.
And if you send me let me use my phone. If you send me a text message, I got to do this through, I ain't reading it.
Yeah.
I just know, because you should have called or sent a pigeon. I don't know, but this is ridiculous, whatever the heck this is. So it's never going to happen for me. But it's interesting about that, the arguments that people have, a lot of the times it's based on something that happened previously.
Yeah.
And they pick this one thing to double down. And the person's like, I don't know, we're even fighting about this.
Yes.
You said you wanted pickles and I bought them, and now you're mad because the chocolate's on the freezer. Like, it just doesn't even go together.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I don't know if it's to have something to do with age. I'm tired. You know how much energy it takes to fuss, to get. And then another thing is, I don't hold grudges.
Girl.
So if we said before this argument we was going to watch Netflix,
now
and then we argue.
Now I'm mad we're not watching Netflix.
No, I'm like, you didn't came down. I'm like, you still watching Netflix?
Right.
I don't hold it don't stick with me.
Right.
So I'm still like, we still doing we say we're going to do?
Well, one of my friends, and she'll say it, but anybody can say it. She says, you really, when you're in a relationship that you want to be in, you really evaluate if you're really that mad.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you really do pick strategically. If I decide to tell him that I'm mad about this.
Yeah.
What's that gonna look like? Like, am I really like, because you really have to decide, because if you are a person that's like a screamer, a recovering one, it's like, do I want to pick this? And am I even that mad about this, or is it something I didn't bring to him 2 weeks ago? I'm just picking this to just double down on because I didn't get a chance to talk about it last week.
Yeah.
But really, are you that mad? And are you mad at the stand on and mess up your whole day?
Yeah. And am I mad because I had a bad day at work?
Yeah, you mad about other people just having a day. You just take it out on me.
Yeah, because I'm here.
Because are you that mad?
Yeah. I'm tired.
I'm not that mad, girl. Yeah. It take a lot. And I'm not no wet blanket, ain't it? But I know. I don't want to fight with anybody. I don't
have the time for the grudges. If we said we was gonna do
something, I tell you 24 hours. That's all you
I don't know if I ain't got 24 hours.
You might not.
You might be like, wait, you remember we just got an argument? I know we had got an argument.
You're like,
turn the Netflix.
Moving on. What you're saying is not important.
We resolved it. We over it.
Are we not over it?
Yeah, let's
stop talking about it. But it's true. And if you have a safe space, the person may say, Ebony, last night when we got home, because we're talking about marriages now. Because we're not talking about dating. I date. I'm with my person.
Yeah.
She's married. She's getting married.
Yeah.
It's different. But we're talking about marriages. It is about communication. It is about saying out loud, this happened yesterday and I don't want this to happen again. You got it? Bet, boom. And that should be it.
That's it.
Especially at this age.
What's the problem?
Did
we communicate about it? Did we resolve it? Did we pray? Okay, that's
we're not bringing it back up. You best not bring this back up. If
done.
You bring it up, you're going to wish you had not.
Yeah.
That's how. Now, you want me to fight? That's going to pull me out my character.
Bring it back.
Oh, girl, don't bring it back up.
And if you already given me something, I'm already thinking about how I can resolve this. Oh, I did this? Baby, I'm sorry.
I'll never do it again.
Gotcha. So I heard you say that. Okay, we done.
Bet. We got it. Yeah, but you better not. Yeah, you better not say in a week. Remember last Sunday, girl.
Then you put the gloves on.
Girl, I won't fight everybody. I want to beat up the world. I think I might be. My last question is, I think I kind of tapped on it, but
this has been good. You had some good questions.
Thank you, girl. I've been researching. Do you think so? Now, your question is different from mine.
Yeah.
What you look at for a husband?
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't ask you that because I really don't like that question to you because I don't think it's a fair assessment because a 23-year-old you looking for a husband and now 40 plus is not the same. Mm-hmm. So I guess I would say, here we go. So when you dissolved your marriage, what you wanted in a person, a husband then, what does it look like now in 2026? That's what I would say to you because there you go.
So what I would look at it now is, well, I believe just like I'm a wife, I feel and believe he's going to be a husband when he comes.
Okay.
So it's a being. This is who he is. So he's going to protect. He's going to provide. He's going to do all of the things. He's going to pray for me. So he's that. So I'm not looking for potential. This is who he is. Just as when he see me as a wife, he's going to see, I'm going to know what to do for him. It's not potential. So for instance, I think we shared this and we're going to go more into 10.
Yeah, 10 is the one, y'all.
Yeah, 10 is the one. But when Adam woke from out his sleep and saw Eve, he knew who she was.
I like that one, yeah.
Yeah, he knew exactly what that spirit. I know you bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. So he knew, and she knew that he was the help me.
Right.
She knew that she was the help me. So I'm a wife, you're a husband. So we totally come together. Yeah.
So for the rest of us small-minded people,
don't say that.
I had to say it just being funny. But what you're saying is that it is different. It is more so of it's not potential. It's out the gate. I believe when I see Paul and I meet Paul, my discernment is going to say his energy. And we're not going to say he's going to be like, I'm going to marry you right now.
Right.
But the conversation will be more like, will just be more. It won't be where you're at and what you're doing.
Yeah.
It won't be none of that for you.
Exactly.
It's going to be straight up. I don't even know.
And if the man don't recognize who you is, remember Adam was asleep. He's asleep. Your Joe might be asleep.
They might be sleeping.
God had to put his hands on Eve and she was a wife. So when Adam woke up and realized it, she was already being worked on.
So interesting a concept of that because it's more so, it's not that I meet the person
and I start being a wife. I'm already a wife.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if you think about all the people that ever in the Bible, they wasn't dating. That's something that society. They didn't say, let me go see Rachel and see if I like Rachel. No, daddy said he was going to marry. We got it wrong. Yeah. When Boaz saw Ruth, he know exactly who Ruth was.
That's a Netflix. Have you seen the movie?
I have.
I heard it was good. I haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
Okay.
It's not biblical, but it's not a time. Right. But he knew who she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting, okay. I'm not against that.
She was already doing her thing. She was already working. He was, inquiring about her. He was already a husband. He was already providing. He wanted to know who she was. Make it easy for it. All he was already a husband.
Well, they say that men. I mean, contrary to what we talk about men, they say that they know.
They know.
They know what they're gonna do with you.
Yeah.
They know what they're not gonna do with you.
Yeah.
You know, so
it'd be us trying to convince them, but they already know.
I'm not convinced.
And we think the more that we do, we could convince them. So you think, okay, I'm gonna give you my body, and you gonna no. You don't go in the store and go say, I'm gonna get this and my pay later. No, you got to pay. My daddy said, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? He said, don't put the wagon before the horse. Yeah. Marry me. So until then, clink, clink. See? Clink, clink, clink. Keep them legs closed, lady.
Keep saying that I'm that is dated.
Keep them legs closed, ladies.
You know, okay.
Episode 10.
Girl, it's gonna be interesting. Because I get it, and I do, and I do, because I said it to you on camera and off camera. Like, it's not a delusional aspect. It's just I didn't understand it, and I do understand it now because I've researched it. But I think it's always interesting when you say it, because it's just like you meet a person, and it's basically saying, like, I mean, there's like a halo over them, and I mean that and not in a cartoon situation, but like you're like, no, I'm literally gonna meet this person, and my body and my mind and my peace and my emotions and my spiritualness is all gonna be like, booyah.
Your spirit,
I mean, you know, I'm not trying to belittle it.
No. Your spirit actually know each other before your mind and your emotions. So you can meet somebody and, you know, other body parts react to it. That's lust. That's emotions, right?
It gets worse.
But this spirit being is like,
it's up here.
Yeah, it's up here. Coming up, bring it up. Yes. And you feel it. It's a leap, and your spirit feels like home. Like, I know you.
Home. That's the thing.
It's home. It's very familiar.
It's very familiar.
So your spirit knows before your mind. So then it goes backwards. So since your spirit knows, then your physical gotta say, well, what's your favorite color?
Yeah.
But so now, would you call that dating or getting to know each other? Or, to me, you sister and brother in Christ until we marry. But now I'm getting to know who you are, but my spirit already knows. And since my spirit already knows, we're not dating for a long time.
And I think what gets I agree. I think what gets misconstrued, especially in this world that we live in now, is that you can want 5 things and you'll settle for 3.
Yeah.
And you, again, the word of the day is potential. I mean, it's just like, I think that he might actually build his business. I don't even know. Whatever. ... And it's like, yeah, but he might not. Or he might have a relationship. I will say this much. I think people that you date, men that you date, have to have a deep respect for women. I have learned that.
Oh, yes.
That they cannot be wishy-washy with siblings, sisters, mothers, aunts, friends. But like, they have to have respect for what we do in our everyday lives. I will say that much, because I've dated people who did not, and it was just it was clear that you didn't really like women.
And you have to monitor how they interact with the women that's in their life now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, back then, toxic, you used to be like, oh, girl, he disrespectful to his baby mama, girl. She don't like. No, if you have children with somebody you disrespectful, that's like a red flag.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need to respect your kid's mother.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at how you treat your mom. Yeah. I'm looking at how you treat your aunts. I'm looking at how you treat the woman in the street. Or you open the door for her and say, come on, baby.
I'm
watching everything.
I'm going to say this on camera. I don't understand women date men who have kids.
Yeah.
And they consciously know that these men don't even see their kids.
Yeah. Come on.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
For years.
But sometimes the man could be so low down and the woman is saying
and
it.
then I was going to say the next part of the flip is that. So we automatically assume that it's this girl or person that's like tolerating. And they might be like, oh, no.
We out here fussing and fighting.
About him coming to do something for you. So it goes either way. But you're right. It does go. But it's interesting, just the whole concept of that, of just I meet him and then I not immediately, but my spirit says my discernment is like, this is different than what I've met before.
Exactly. And you have to take time to listen. People they're gonna tell you who they are. If you listen enough, you're gonna find it out. But we be so quick to bring them by our friend house, bring them to our house, bring them to the children. Girl. You're missing it because you're not sitting back. Sometimes you just gotta shut up and sit back and let him show you who he is. You're gonna learn.
And why are we bringing him around, everybody?
Yeah, why he over the
girl?
That's a whole. Maybe that's season 9. I mean, episode 9.
Yeah,
Don't come over this dress.
But I think also it comes back to wanting to have a person.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I have a person now, so now I'm gonna come over to Bible study with it because that's Bible study on Tuesdays, and I have a person. Now we're gonna go play pickleball on Friday with y'all. Like I'm like, yeah, but that's like you can bring anybody to go to pickleball.
Exactly. And you know what I've been noticing a lot lately? I noticed, just being around a lot of women, we say we have boundaries until the person show up. So all the boundaries go out the door.
Well, clearly you said you're going to cut us all off when your man comes.
Oh, I'm saying it. But I have boundaries. Because remember, this is the man that God sent to me.
I know.
If he sent them to me, I'm going to take care of them.
Her boundary is y'all can go.
Yep.
But here's the thing.
Or say like this. So, okay, so when I mean the boundaries, so okay, you say, okay, I'm not gonna, have sex until I'm married, right? Okay,
go with that.
The man come, and he like, oh, can I come to church with you? Telling you the lines, can I come to church with you? I want to see your kids and all that. And so now you didn't. The boundaries you say you had,
all gone.
All gone.
I got a friend of a friend who her boundaries went to the crapper, and we watched it go like.
I'm like, what happened?
Literally, we were like, wait. And when I found about it, I was like, so wait, is this really happened? My friend was like, girl, the boundaries must have been on Mardi Gras Day with this when they sprayed the streets, after they just it went into the dumpster. Because I was like, and it was somebody who I really felt like I was like, this can never be that girl. That boy came in
and you know what that happened is? So you created false boundaries.
Oh, yes, Lord. With your children too.
Oh, that gotta come up.
Yeah, we have to talk that's a whole nother conversation.
So you created these false boundaries for a person, because if you created boundaries, that's something within. That's something that you're not even going. So my body might be yearning for you, but my boundaries are saying, you stay at your house, sir, and I'm gonna stay at mine.
Right.
So I have to respect my own boundaries. I have to know who I am.
And your work.
And your work.
Like
and your work.
And your worth. Like the TH. WRK and then WRTH. Because that's the reality. Like you say, you bend. I tell people all the time, my audacity is who I am. I can't bend for you today. Yeah. And then next month tell you we're gonna fight. Yeah. So there's no need for me not to be. This is what we're doing. And whenever I say that, I sound like I'm being some matter of fact, but I'm not being nasty. I'm saying like there's some things I'm not gonna bend on. Exactly. Because I bent for 26 years, so I'm not bending unless I feel as if when I bend, you're gonna bend too. Yeah. We both gonna be bending.
And then another thing is too, and I guess we'll talk about this in episode 10, is that I'm either 0 or 100. Yeah. So once I'm in and like I said, discerning, I'm giving my all. Yeah. So I don't know how to give you half or, I'm be laying and anointing my boyfriend. Like, I give too much. In the name of Jesus. Oh, touch my boyfriend. No, touch my husband. I don't know how not to be a wife. Yeah. So I give too much already. Yeah. So I'm gonna be 0. Yeah. And then when I get to 100, I'm all in. I don't have no in between. It's all gas. It's all gas. Nope. Yes, it's all gas.
We're gonna cut it off, y'all.
Yes.
Because we're gonna be here forever. Yes. I'm gonna say this to you, but I totally understand it. I cannot wait for you to have.
I can't wait.
A husband. And our next conversation might be about the difference between a husband and a partner. Okay. I feel like there's a different conversation than that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that might be episode. And then we get to 10, which is gonna be.
I'm excited.
I love it.
Kevin Hart said, excited. Yes.
This was good. Dating after 40 and dating after
50. After 40. Yeah.
But again, y'all, I'm the one that's dating. When you watch this episode in the beginning, she's not.
I'm so excited. I can see it. You got to see it.
You got to see. You got to manifest it.
Got to manifest it.
Correctly.
Yeah. God, if it's in your will. Release my husband.
Release it.
And until then, I'm content.
There you go. Yeah. Did you work on yourself?
Yeah. So we're in prayer?
Yes.
All right. Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you, God. We thank you for this podcast. We thank you for our viewers, Father God. We thank you for a change. We thank you for wisdom. We thank you for knowledge. We thank you for understanding, Father God. God, we just thank you for who you are, God. God, thank you for just sending your blessings. Thank you for a new season. Thank you for new friendships, new opportunities. God, we thank you for even our past that taught us lessons, wise lessons, Father God. We look forward. We're not looking to the left or right. We are focused on you, Father God. We trust you. We trust your word. We trust your timing. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen and amen. This was good.
Hey, this is good. Now you want to go outside and date.
Oh, now I got scared when you say date.
Well, oh.
What? Yeah.
It is a little bit of
just a little.
It's a little bit of date. It's gonna be a little bit of the word date when you meet. It might be just the D, but it's gonna be a little bit of a. It's yes.
Yeah, we gotta see.
I know.
But right now,
we're just sitting on the couch until we, you know.
I'm gonna have to bring my husband when he comes.
Oh Lord, okay. I just want to say
another season.
Yeah.
So y'all can say, see, it was real.
I have a title for the next season. I already have it. Am I saying that loud?
Remember, y'all, it's popcorn season.
It's not gonna be
called. See y'all.